I did, tell certain editors to, please give chance lah. Save my face a bit lah. Don't put that clip in lah. You all know what clip I'm referring to lah.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Kachow! Okay, today we have someone that we know y'all miss a lot. He is undoubtedly the funniest person in TSL, allegedly. And he is also half of Jizz.
Different kinds of carnival. Then we got different kinds of sondiments. Sondiments! Enough said!
We have Hafiz Haris!
I see uncle, thanks for waiting. By the way, you're not my Grab driver.
No, this one.
Why are you filming? Stop recording! I said stop recording!
Yeah, so how have you been?
I've been good, brother. Yeah, but of course, it's nice once again to see very familiar faces from TSL. Nice to see you and see you've been your BFT. No wonder you keep posting, huh?
So today we are starting the shoot a bit late.
Okay.
It's about 5 PM right now because we are going to try some nice hot supper spots that I'm sure you have been told to prepare.
Indeed, I have.
Yes, so 2 from you and 1 from me. First of all, we're gonna go to my recommendation first.
Okay.
All the way in the west. It has to start with me first because I'm the main character.
Yeah, of course.
This is my show.
Of course.
Welcome to my show.
No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Comment sombong.
Let's go!
I'm ready, bro. Let's
go, let's
I'm
go,
ready
let's go.
now. I haven't eaten.
It's been a hot minute since you've been in the office in that sense. I still see you around, but maybe the viewers don't understand. Maybe you can explain to them what's going on now with you and TSL.
Not made super public, but yeah, I've already left TSL since mid last year. But the thing is, I'm still on the talent contract. Since I'm still on the talent contract, then yeah, I'm very open to talenting still. It's a good opportunity to meet old friends, make new ones, and still, in my best ability, try to entertain the viewers.
Wow!
When I'm still around.
People pleaser, huh? Everyone wants to know, what made you decide to, hey, that's it. No more full time, let's just do the talent contract thing and then I'm not going to be part of TSL anymore.
It's straight up to the questions. How are you? What do you eat for lunch? Essentially, if I could sum it up in one phrase or sentence, it's but my priorities change lah. It might come as a surprise to many people, if not all. Personally, for me, I didn't foresee myself being in the media industry in the long term. Yeah, it got me thinking lah. Especially this year, I hit the big 3. Right, I'm 30 years old this year. So, like I mentioned, priorities change.
What was the best hit book shoot you've been on?
Okay, it might not necessarily be the best in terms of experience, right? But it was definitely the best in terms of like memory. Right? And the one shoot that comes to mind is really the ghost pepper noodle. That's a very iconic shoot because if I remember correctly I did tell certain editors to please give chance lah. Save my face a bit lah. Don't put that clip in lah. You all know what clip I'm referring to lah. I was harassed lah for quite a bit. I was mentally harassed. But at the point of time, my nose was physically harassed. But yeah lah. The particular shoot lah, very memorable. It was my first time eating such a bloody spicy food also.
This, Hafiz, is what I always order when I come here. My auntie's house and my grandmother's house is right in front of us.
Oh, there she is.
So this is the creamy butter chicken from Al Majlis. Let me just show you guys. You guys can see in the video, but it's quite glorious.
Then this one
is just right. This is very similar to your salted egg chicken, but it is a more glorious and zhenged up version of it.
I see.
A more clean taste, doesn't have the feeling afterwards.
The what feeling?
Alah.
Never mind lah.
Yeah,
Replay those who want to hear can replay.
Okay, come, Bismillah.
Bismillah. We've been left out for quite a while. The sauce, I think in a good way, it has been left out because the sauce really
Went into the
absorbed
batter.
into the batter and everything. The reason why I like these dishes, like Suga mentioned also with the gravy or with the sauce, right? So when you eat the rice is also it's a bit more flavor to the rice as compared to something that's dry.
Rice, just rice.
Rice is life, man. Although in general, I think the gravy or the cream is quite spicy also.
It does have a
It does have
kick,
kick,
have a
right?
kick. Every time I eat, I don't feel jelak. I don't feel like kick after eating this. I don't feel like I need anything to cut the richness of this. It's perfectly balanced. Sweetness ada, spice ada.
You spit on me also. Calm down, I know you're excited about the food.
I have no qualms, but do you think this is a good recommendation and people should try this?
It's a good recommendation, but to add on to, or rather I have a slightly differing view. For this one, if I eat one type of this, I confirm jelak. So that's why I really eat this kind of dishes with like rice lah, right? So it helps to neutralize the richness of this dish a bit. Personally, I can finish one tub with rice, but if by itself, I don't think I can. Maybe about half, slightly less than half.
Actually, that's what I meant lah.
I could tell lah. I could tell. Actually, it's just a paraphrase of what you said lah, to be honest. You just cut my part up. No point.
So we'll try to finish this creamy butter chicken from Al Majlis as we speak. But after this, we are going to Hafiz's first recommendation of the night. Hopefully, it'll be just as good. We know of this brotherhood that exists in TSL, and there's no other brotherhood that is stronger. At one point in time, the both of us know. The Think Tank Boys, as close as the Think Tank Boys are as a trio, I'm gonna put you on the spot.
I'll go for it, brother.
Okay, the studio was on fire. It was a think tank shoot. If you had to choose one person you can save, because you can only save one,
Okay.
who would you save?
I'll write a nice speech for their funerals. Our friendship was lit right to the end. It was lit. I'll burn with them, bro. Burn with them. But if you make me choose, I don't want Gerald to suffer in this world anymore. But at the same time, I don't want him to suffer in the fire. I don't want... Menden likes suffering, so... a bit of a dilemma. But end day, I will pick Gerald. He's lighter. He's a bit more stubborn. I know he might not want to be saved, But like I said, Menden likes the suffering. So maybe he likes to burn. Right? Yeah, leave him at that lah. Let him have fun. His final moments. Quite a cool way to go also, to be honest. Right?
I mean, his clothes will probably look the same.
Okay, Brother Suryan. So we have over here one of the RK specials. Okay, so they have different tierings, right? And then with the different tierings come different names. If I'm not wrong, there's Tsunami lah, Rainbow lah, and whatnot. But it's the most basic of the basic. But even though it's the most basic of the basic, just take a look inside. Look at all the colors, look at all the flavors, right? I haven't even opened, but I can smell it already.
Wow! I just need to say that this thing looks glorious. Hafiz keeps saying the word dirty. It is dirty in the most delectable way possible.
Indeed. There's a brief introduction of whatever is inside. So if I'm not wrong, it's 2 pieces of prata that have been, mashed together. Of course, not with their hands. Aside from that, there's I think a choice of beef or mutton. Yeah, I prefer beef, so it's beef curry. Then a dose of sambal. I think 2 different kinds of sambal, if I'm not wrong, from what I'm seeing. Then there's 2 soft-boiled eggs, and then they call it banjir lah. They just flood the bowl with like all the curries and whatnot. Yeah. So how is it supposed to be eaten? Of course, not in this presentable manner.
Okay.
It has to be dirty, bro. Right? So it's gonna mix everything up.
I've heard that this thing is very popular for supper goers. But I've never tried this in my entire life.
Don't worry, bro. This will be your first time, bro. I'm gonna take it from you.
I don't know what curries has been mixed in, but he said there was beef curry, there was some sambal.
If I'm not wrong, they put 3 kinds of curry.
Oh, is it?
If I'm not wrong.
Oh, this is the kind of food, right? Can't deny that it tastes amazing, first of all. It's very Moorish because of that very savoury curry flavour. Somehow you got the 2 egg yolks inside. It's super, super savoury.
You should try the prata on its own.
Oh, is it?
I think from there you can really taste the flavours of like all the different curry.
Okay. I got one that's like pretty dry-ish. The prata on its own is actually very nice.
Indeed.
A bit of crunchiness, doughiness in the middle, and it's actually sweeter than what I would think, but it's very sedap. Okay, and with that, number 2 of tonight's supper list has been completed. I'm very excited to see the 3rd one. I mean, you've met funny people. I mean, I'm sure you being one of the top few, or if not the most funny person in TSL, if you could rank, allegedly, if you could rank the top 3 funniest people in TSL out of the years, you can say people who left as well. It's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's left? Myself, I rank first.
That's right. Yep.
Okay, number one, easy answer for me is really Gerald.
Okay.
So actually, aside from the conversations that we have on screen, a lot of our conversations off screen really like leaves us cackling. Be it the stupid conversations we have, or even the reels or videos that we send each other. Right? Really just next level humor for the other two. So it is none other than it's been a while since he's been around and whatnot. But it's Mr. Bolin. Bolin. So Bolin is really another hilarious guy, right? So be it his like reactions, the things he says, and I think it's very different compared to a lot of the other TSL talents.
I feel like his humor is for the masses.
Yes.
Anybody can laugh at it.
Yes, correct. Last person, Ikmal. He's really more of a very banter kind of guy. So I think, actually, to be honest, similar to you, and our dynamics are very similar also. But the things he says sometimes not stupider when he banters or when he just gives comments in general. Okay, so Rian, as you mentioned, you've never eaten lok-lok before, right?
Never in my life.
This one, the lok-lok is from Lepak One Corner at Canberra. Since you are not familiar with the concept of lok-lok, so you pick your items, they deep fry it, and then they just season it. So I think the niceness of this lok-lok, quite like the texture of the deep fried items. Okay, it's not too over fried, the batter is just nice also and whatnot. The seasoning is relatively spicy.
The moment they took it out and just when they sprinkle the hot pepper powder, I couldn't stop sneezing now, bro. I was near just now. I was like,
okay. It comes with a couple of sauces.
Right,
a few sauces.
There's way too many to cover, but I'm gonna taste the most interesting ones that we've picked out. This one is a Ota bun. Kind of absorb the oil a bit. Can't really taste the spice. Bun's kind of sweet. Ota also a bit sweet. A bit of belacan. Nice.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna go for the classics. It's going for the interesting one. Apparently, broccoli is a classic. Don't mind.
Go ahead.
I think don't mind. Help me hold lah. What the? Okay, I think for this one, I feel like the green chili sauce works better.
Crunch is there.
Don't taste like broccoli. In a good way.
Okay.
I think the seasoning is well done. And generally, to be honest, anything deep fried, I think works. That's all. Nice broccoli. I don't know how to describe it.
I'm going to try something interesting. Enoki sausage. This is a signature for them. Enoki is enoki. You can't really taste what enoki tastes like, but it catches on to the spice powder really well. It's a bit of umami from the enoki, and then the rest is just spicy powder.
The next one is the potato. This one I will go for the sambal kicap, my all-time favorite.
Very crispy.
One good thing about this potato is cut thinly enough for me to enjoy the crisp on the outside, at the same time still get the texture of a normal potato on the inside. A classic, another classic.
Another classic. I wanted to try something interesting. So this fish had a very interesting look because it was stabbed through the throat.
It looked dead.
Oh,
it's crunchier than it looks. I thought it wouldn't be as crunchy.
I don't hate it, but I think pretty sure there are plenty of people who like this. I'm just not one of those adventurous people. Because to me, the fish tastes a bit strong. But I think the batter, everything else is nice.
I saved the best for last.
Which is?
Which is cheese tofu. As basic as it gets. Usually I come here, I eat solid. This one tonight, a bit softer. I don't know how to explain it. The outside is not as crispy as I remember it to be. Cheese tofu, then again, it's cheese tofu. Hard to go wrong for me. Looks like we are done with what we want to try out.
Yeah, nonetheless, the rest of the things we got are pretty basic. The sauces are the stars here, just to say the least.
Oh, yes.
There's been a pretty eventful night. 3 supper spots. Pretty extreme just to say the least. A supper spot.
Took you so long.
Supper spot is just supper spot. It's not like cafe hopping. Supper cannot supper hopping. Koyak means
yeah, that's true. That's true. Especially the food, the kind of food that we ordered. We had to be hopping. I think we are unable to hop under considering to eating all this food. Correct.
Supper food is meant to be greasy. It's meant to make you regret a bit after eating. But come home, have a good, nice sleep. That's been it. Hafiz was great today. He gave us a few things that we actually really wanted to know, or y'all wanted to know, because y'all been calling out for him for ages. Who do you guys think should be on this show? Put them in the comments below. And with that, thank you for watching this episode of Kacau. If you like it, you can watch more of our videos over there. And don't forget and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Ciao.
Wait. Ciao.